I think this is really, really kind of a profound space to get into. If we think really deeply, because this is what I think a fasting space offers. Fasting space is like a really profound space to analyze our relationship with food, our relationship with food then and our body, right? This is very profound. Food becomes part of us. Food powers us. Food can be like medicine, both physically and mentally. Think a lot about comfort food we talk about, right? And how do we use food in this kind of complex way, not just to power the body, but to soothe our emotional state. That's like a huge part of it. And so then it's like a dance, right, between these different purposes of food. And so when we think about a relationship with food, we want, right, healthy food, but then we want a healthy relationship with food. And so I think a lot of times what this is kind of getting at is we have these difficult spaces that we get into, especially if we are looking into our situation, we're trying to lose weight, we're trying to change our relationship with food, because it's so deep in there, deep in our emotional and cognitive life and experience. It takes a lot of awareness to get in there that this sort of thing, see, if you want to change that relationship, change decision-making, see, it's very hard. We got to get way down in there, really into the core of our being. That's some serious mental and emotional work. That's why I think fasting is the type of space where you can do it, because you start to realize, okay, fasting can be like the antidote to some of this. You start to realize, like, oh, I'm a very, very strong and powerful being. That's what a human being is. That's what you are. You have significant energy resources and powerful. I want you to see it that way. So many times, like, we look at a weight issue, so much judgment has come into it. We feel badly about it. You feel alienated or out of control of your own body because you say, this is me. Shouldn't I be able to control it? Okay, start to realize that there is another side to it. It's energy. It's just an energy equation. And if you have extra energy, there's power to power your body and life. Fasting is a process of opening up space for that, both physically, because now we're actually physically opening the space. The body has to mobilize and use that energy, but then it's right at that middle space. Now we're in that emotional space also. We're to say, what is the relationship with food? Am I answering the easier questions in my life? Like, how do I simply be the most comfortable in this experience right now, right? Is a much easier question to answer. It's like to eat the thing, right? Than to say, hey, actually, the more difficult question is, how do I take a powerful step forward on this path? Learn to do something difficult that is not really happening in our culture. Opening up a fasting space. Use the autophagy effect to burn through excess. Refine pure health in the body. It's a much more difficult question to ask, and even more difficult to actually put into practice. So, like, kudos to anybody who is doing that, right? Just give yourself like extra pat on the back, to say, hey, this is powerful physical, emotional space. You should feel very good about that. It is normal to have a struggle. It is normal to not have every step be in the perfectly alignment. It's a practice that you work on. And so I see people doing that. You should be very, very encouraged.